Don't you do it.
So I feel like, like we're breaking down misconceptions of that I have in my head. I'm breaking down who I actually am to you guys, so you can actually meet me and see me. And then also, like, even industry-wise, I just want to tell my story. I don't want to wait for anybody to give me permission to arrive, or this is how I see this folding out for me. So here it is.
This is your story.
This is my story.
This
is my story.
Oh, I was going to get a story.
Oh, this is my song. We don't know
We're
the
not doing
song.
that.
Yeah, it's quite complete. It's quite complete.
Oh, that's great. Is this the duo? Nice.
Within breaking you down and hearing your story, all stories start from when you are young. So you obviously mentioned you have misconceptions about yourself, or like just the way you view yourself. When did you actually start registering yourself as just a person, and what were your first opinions of yourself?
I feel like probably when I moved back from the Caribbean to the UK. So I left the UK, went to the Caribbean when I was like 1.5, came back when I was 7. So I always say I was like born here, grown there, and like kind of really became back here. And emigrating, like you have to kind of assimilate. Like, I had to assimilate to my family. Like they were a whole unit that were already in full swing. I was the newbie. I was the new one, the new thing. So that kind of made me understand that, oh, this is something you're an insider in, but you're also an outsider because they have all these shared memories that you weren't a part of. So that was one thing. Going to a new school because you're new here, seeing snow for the first time, like, and understanding like, oh my goodness, like things feel like, I think that time, like 7, 8 was like, okay, you're a real person experiencing the world in this moment. That was the first time. And then I think the rest of my primary school era, as it were, solidified a lot of my
Thoughts?
Yeah, and like self-view.
So with those opinions that you're creating and your views, you touched on you're an outsider to a unit that should essentially, like, you're in it, right? And then you're starting at a school, everyone's probably created all their friendships, you're doing all of this. How does that shape your view of yourself? Because you're trying to fit in. So how do you then find yourself when you're constantly trying to fit in? And like, where does that leave you and how you see yourself there?
I don't think I did find myself. I think for a long time, I let everyone else tell me who I was because they were the ones that were already established. So therefore they know better. So for me, it was like, okay, you know what's going on here and you see me, so you'll let me know what I am, and okay, that's what I am.
And what were you? What were they telling you?
Well, number one, like I was always told from when I was little, I was like 5 going on 50 and 9 going on 90. So therefore I was very mature. I'm very responsible. I take care of things. My mum was a single mum, like emotionally supportive. That was a lot of the stuff I had to do. So that was a big thing. And then when it came down to like beauty standards, it's like, oh, you ain't really up there, girl. Okay, we're not up there. I accept it. This is where I stand. Like smarts. I was able to do things well. Teachers said, yeah, you're really, really good. Okay, so therefore I am because they said. I think that's how my initial thought process became, as it were. I didn't find myself till a lot later, which is a little bit embarrassing, if I'm honest.
It's a process though, right?
Not 100, yeah.
Yeah, and okay, you touched on like the beauty side of things. I am because they said. What were people saying as you're growing up? Like, when was the first time you actually looked at yourself in the mirror and started thinking about like your appearance, and what were you then saying about yourself? Because you're hearing what other people are saying. You said I am, so they said, well, I am because they said I am. But then what did that do to you and how you were seeing yourself? What was the conversation you were having with yourself?
I think for me it was like, so it's not like I struggled to make friends. I had friends. But, you know, as you go through school, there's like bullying, there's people you don't get along with, whatever the case may be. Like, so getting into like arguments and stuff like that. And children are mean. Yeah. They can really cut you. Oh, okay. They can really cut you with like the smallest of comments. Like, so even for example, like I am so insecure about my smile. I think It's not the pearliest, it's not the straightest, it's just not the best. I've learned to kind of slowly, I'm falling more in love with it because it's me and who I am. But that was one of the things they honed in on. The fact that I have freckles on my lips, that was another thing that they honed in on. So it was one of the things I absolutely hated and I wanted to get rid of because it meant, wow, I think I've just realized something. I feel like I probably didn't really want to be seen properly, especially with this whole, like, I joke, I have a big sense of humor and I use it to kind of cope with a lot of uncomfortable situations. And I feel like anybody mentioning something, especially physically, was a sign of you seeing me. And I don't think I liked that. So ultimately it's like, okay, well, let me get comfortable with the thing that you're saying is the worst about me, because yeah, it is. And I don't want you to get any deeper than you're already kind of close. So I actually think that's, yeah.
What was the fear in letting people close and letting them get to know you?
What if you decide that you don't like what you see or what you get to know, and then I'm just going to be on my own? Because again, I'm trying to fit in. I want to fit in. I need to fit in. Otherwise, I'm in this strange place that's actually my home, but I'm by myself. I'm alone.
So the fear of loneliness that pushed you to not want to be seen as a young child.
Yeah.
So that younger Beryniah, what would you sit there and tell her about?
You're actually going to make me emotional, Mel, please.
What would you sit there and tell her about her not wanting to be seen, hiding behind laughter and big personality and, oh, don't look at this thing about me, don't do this. What would you want to tell her about that amazing personality and the amazing core that she is hiding?
It's so corny. It's so corny, but honestly the only thing I can think of is literally like, it's okay. Like that's literally it. Because I think I did a lot of things out of fear and panic, which is not a good space to operate from. And I think ultimately I just needed to know that it's okay. Like, calm down. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It is okay in this moment. Like, whoever you are, that's okay. And I even think how I was using humor to cope, how I still use humor to cope, I even still think, like, it's okay. Because the right people will see past it, through it, and they all get to you. Like, it's okay, it's fine.
How do you think these insecurities that you've had, that you've been trying to push past, that you've been trying to hide, has shown up in your music? Do you hide in your music? Is that a place where...
No, I think my music is the one place where I'm like the most honest, the most authentic, like the most vulnerable. And I think the journey that I go through in life, that ultimately will never be over. Like, you never arrive. Like, things consistently shift and change and move. But that whole process, my music is that process. Like, it is the ups, the downs, that midnight mental breakdown. It is the, oh my gosh, yeah, like, it's fine. Like, or it's all the big feelings. That's what my music is. It's those big feelings that maybe sometimes they're too big to share with other people, or they're so big that you're scared to even experience them because they're too
scary to touch.
Yeah, they're too big for you to even comprehend how you would interact with it. I think that's what my music is.
That sits beautiful. That sits in a beautiful space. And how would you, those same things that you used to want to hide away from and shy away from, and the things that people maybe poked holes in, what's your relationship with those things now? You already mentioned you're loving your smile, you're learning to love these things. But everything else, what is your relationship with those insecurities now?
I think I'm learning to, like, I always want to be better, right? So, and then I always think there's something you can improve. So whatever you can improve, do what you can to improve. And also, there's this weird notion of, like, I don't want someone to see me, so therefore I put this thing in place so that they can't see me. that's not physically true. Everyone can still see.
You're not invisible. actually.
Literally, like
Right.
you're not actually putting anything in place so that no one can see you. So even like down to weight, it's like everybody can see the size that you are. Like if you want to improve that. But nothing's gonna change the fact that you are what you are right now, and everyone can see you.
Yeah.
And again, it's okay. Like it's fine. Just be yourself. Like you're here. You exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think I'm learning to be okay with it. I'm learning to grow on the journey of improving, and I think I'm also learning to enjoy it more. I think I've been very like critical before about even how I process things, like, oh, I need to do that better, or I need to accept that more, or I need to let go. Yeah,
That's
it's exhausting.
It is, isn't it?
It's exhausting. I'm now loving this soft life of who cares?
Hello.
Who cares?
Okay, I am
Not
here. Hello. Don't you say that?
Yeah, no, a little bit.
Just saying that. No, but we're gonna get into it. Don't worry, we've got time. We're gonna get into it.